What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So, in this video, I think we need to talk about Wonderland because I've been holding Wonderland for about 7 days and I wanted to go through exactly what I did gain. Now, the gain may kind of surprise you because it's not actually, you look at it and you expect maybe a little bit less, even though you do see a high APY and you're like, oh, you know what? I technically expect a little bit more. But a lot of times when you see a gain, you typically expect less throughout a short period of time, especially when you're just looking at interest that you're gaining. However, I wanted to go through exactly what my portfolio did since I actually invested into that position and what I'm actually doing here and how it's actually going to benefit me, maybe future value as well. So before we get started in this, make sure you guys hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe button for more videos like this one. And make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. I have my Profit Apparel store down there. So if you guys want to check that out, feel free to do so. Um, Also, reach out to me on Discord group or the Patreon. But what we're going to do here is we're just going to get into some of the detail here. So, if I go into Time Wonderland, right? Once you go into like the dashboard area, you're going to be able to see all of this information. I know there's a lot of people that are familiar with Time Wonderland, and I don't want to go through the overall process of staking time and understanding time as a whole. There are a ton of videos out there. I even have some videos going over the beginning stages of me starting to stake time. So definitely check out some of those videos that I have on my on this channel. And yeah, you can go from there. And there's some other videos out there. Again, feel free to reach out to any other person. I'm just showing you exactly what I'm holding for this last 7 days or so. You can see the current value of time is $4,300.54. You can see the market cap, which I don't really tie that market cap to anything. As I look in coin market cap, it looks a little bit different. You can also see the high APY, which everybody quotes, which is around 68,000%. Earlier in the year, actually like a couple of weeks ago, it was around 80,000%. So obviously fluctuates and moves down and up from time to time. You can also see the backing turn per time, which is from what I understand, the lowest price that it can possibly get to, the price of time. And then as well as the treasury balance, which you do see any profits that are made from the treasury balance. That's how the APY is paid out, as you hold on to the position. Now, as I saw this, I thought it didn't make 100% sense because you probably look at the same way that I do, is the fact that if you see a high APY, you think it's a scam and you think it's going to eventually just all collapse and, maybe the rug's going to be pulled out from underneath it and everything's going to be done. Well, as I started to listen more and more, it started to sound more and more legit. However, I guess that's what they want it to be, even if it is scamish or a rug pull or anything like that. However, I like to test out a lot of these experiments, and I won't sit here and put all my money into it. A lot of other people will say, "Oh, this looks amazing. Let me throw $100,000 into it." That doesn't make sense for me. I'm going to put in a small amount to try and gain a large amount. I'm going to risk a small amount to gain a large amount, right? If I'm risking $1,000 to gain $1 million, the risk to reward is just really low, right? My risk is insanely low compared to the amount that I'm going to get back. It makes sense. So, with that all being said, let's go into understanding exactly what I am holding. As you can see here, I'm holding 0.298343 memory, which is tied to the price of time. And the price of time is at $4,300. Now, keep in mind or keep that in your mind right there. Now, what I do see is actually I have my updates that I do on the MP Shorts channel. If you guys are interested in subscribing to that channel, feel free to subscribe to this channel. I have 2,500 subscribers over on the MP Shorts channel. So if you want some shorts videos, whatever the shorts end up being, I'm probably going to mix it with like golf content and all different types of stuff. Just my shorts channel. But mainly right now it's around finance, and I'm doing basically I'm staking time for 365 days. I have a whole entire playlist built up for it, and we have 8 days so far. Today being that eighth day, seven-ish, eighth day or so. But you can see the price of time where it was. The price of time was at $3,357. So obviously, it doesn't look like most of the gain that I've seen was from the actual APY and giving me that type of pushback, giving me that type of increase, right? That's not what it was about. It was more or less about the price actually moved. Really, it moved from 3,300 up to 4,300. And you could see the initial investment that I had here was around 8,050. Wait, $850. And you could see that my total that I was holding was 0.253244. So I was holding a lot less compared to what I'm holding now of 0.298343. So as you look at that price, and you could see that I did grow by 1,000, obviously seeing about a 25% increase on the amount that I had, which would have been somewhere around the 1,000 ish range, 1,000 to $1,100 ish range. So I did gain about $200, if not more than that, from the APY itself, which is amazing, right? To be able to see that growth from 0.25 to 0.29 or almost zero point 0.3 here. Actually, probably tomorrow morning, it'll be around zero point 0.3 when I do my update. So you can see the value is actually increased to $1,283.93. I'm up $433 over the time of holding it. That's 7 days of holding it. Now, obviously, we know that's not just APY. It's also included the price of time. And as the price of time goes up, the value that I'm holding will go up. Now, I know that will fluctuate. My plan in this overall situation is a lot more complex than everybody else's plan. Or actually, I can make it a lot more simple. Everybody else will make it to where they actually take profits throughout the whole entire thing, which they're capturing their profits. And typically, I usually do that. With an experiment like this, where I'm risking so little in order to gain so much, it makes no sense to try and capture those little bits of profits or try and maximize that profit that you have there, and then let the rest sit, because I'm only investing maybe $1,000, right? $800, around $1,000. I'm investing that small amount to gain millions, right? Or a million, right? If it stays at this price, you can see that I will hold $875,000. So to take $800 and turn it into $800,000 or almost $900,000 makes total sense. Now, just imagine if that price of time does increase and stay at a level of $10,000, right? That's $2 million. So to spend $800 to gain $2 million is definitely, I feel like worth the risk. Um, so my plan is a lot different than everybody else's plan. I plan on taking a little bit of profit around that 250 day mark. So right now we're looking at 7 days. And we're nowhere near the 250-day mark. So when we get to the 250-day mark, I expect to get close to where we are. So maybe it's $260,000, or maybe we're looking at it at a level of 5,000 or the current value, and we're looking at $130,000. Either way, I'm still going to see a substantial increase to where I can take either my initial investment or $10,000 or $20,000 worth and be able to put that into other areas. However, I don't want to completely derail it. If I take anything out before the level of maybe 100 or 150 days, I feel like you're you're limiting the growth potential of it, because it's not only about it's not only about how much money you have there, which is 200 or sorry, $23,000 there. It's also about the amount of time that you hold. Who knows what time value will actually be at that moment? So why limit yourself to only holding a certain amount of time when if you take some out, you're not staking enough in order to gain enough back, right? So I want to get to a point to where I'm gaining maybe one time per day. If I can gain one time per day, maybe if I get to a point, let's see, if I go 260 days and I go 260, let's see, 60 days right there, and I go 261, yeah, I'm still gaining less than one time. I would like to get to a point to where I'm actually gaining one time, which looks like here, as I get around the 300-day mark, maybe 320-day mark, I'm starting to gain one time per day. That's amazing, right? Gaining one time per day, and it's actually valued at $5,000. You're gaining $5,000 per day that you hold the position, which is absolutely phenomenal. Now, I don't know what this is going to be. I really don't. And I may be risking that $800. But like I said, the risk to reward, the risk is really low. The reward is insanely high. Makes no sense for me to play it out and play it completely safe, um, in my opinion. So again, I'm going to hold on for 365 days. You're going to see me probably take a little bit of profit around 250 days, maybe a little bit more than that. We'll see how it all plays out. But either way, I care about the amount of time that I'm getting, not about the amount of money that I'm getting, if that makes sense. So currently, I'm up $433 in the first 7 days, which is absolutely crazy. And I hope that we can see massive growth throughout here because I think with the amount of circulating supply that's out there, you could possibly see this up to an even higher level if it is actually legit. If it's crazy legit, then you could see this up to a level to where the market cap gets to a really, really comfortable level to where you could even see it get to maybe $20,000 and $20,000 per time, and you're holding over 100. I mean, you're definitely seeing a decent sized gain there just from holding 100 times. So, anyways, that's my video, guys. I wanted to talk to you guys about what was going on. Thank you for subscribing, King Sharman. I appreciate it. Don't know why I still have that on, but I appreciate everybody that subscribes. So, anyways, that's the video that I have for you guys today. I'm holding for 7 days. I made $433 in the first 7 days. I can't wait to see what the next days actually, holds for time and for my overall interest earning assets. But guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. Check out my Profit Apparel store as well as all the other channels that I have here. Also, feel free if you guys want to follow me on the MP Shorts channel. I have a couple of staking challenges going on. I have time. I have Jade Protocol, which I can do one of those updates in 7 days. I think I have like 3 more days left, and we'll see exactly what it gets to. And pretty interesting so far. But anyways, if you guys want to follow it, subscribe, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you in the next one.